Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. I can't believe that. Hi there. Hi there, this is Cole, here with more Hexcrank Live, beginning the Amnesia custom story, the official custom story, Justine, released as part of the ARG for Portal 2. Good of you to come. This time will be a trial of character. Bear in mind, death is final. Nothing will be saved. Come on, wake up. You need to get going. Okay, so this whole scenario was inspired by Portal. And let's see how that manifests.
Bienvenue. You are now listening to the sound of my disembodied voice. It will serve you no purpose to look for me, for this is a voice from the past. I bid you welcome to my cabinet of perturbation. It is my study of the human psyche, specifically yours. A set of recordings have been prepared to chaperone you through the chambers ahead. There are a few parts to this study, and it is up to you, not only to pass, but to figure out what elements are important. Please go on. Move into the next chamber. Just remember, they can all be saved. There is always a way.
They can all be saved. There is always a way. One moment. So, I don't remember the ideal way to do this. So we are all kind of consigned to our fates here. So there is no sanity system in this piece of DLC. There is health, because there is permadeath, but... This came out in the lead up to Portal 2. It was part of the Potato Sack DL or ARG to make Portal 2 release early. Okay, billet doux. Justine, my love, I know I am not as talented as Mallow or as strong as Basile, but I am certain my love is truer. Do not my scars tell you so? I will continue to cut myself as long as it pleases you. I would even kill Basile if you wish. I know you say you like it, but he is hurting you. I will trick him to consume the bromide. Poor Justine, I will help. Just ask me to help. No Hunger Games, no Hunger Drama.
If you... I would be much...
Okay. 22nd of April. A new plan. Salutation, Inspector Moreau of the Sûreté Nationale. As you very well know, the Chief of Police in Calais has turned down my request to pursue Justine Florbel for stealing my son away. Ever since their affair started, Alois, my son, has forsaken his duties to his family, and failed to pursue his career. Since the law seems unable to find a crime within the realm of Mademoiselle Justine's actions, I will ask you to receive Dr. Victor Fournier later this week. He is a respectable alienist, an expert in the human psyche, and he believes he may have found a legal way to incarcerate her. If he is able to diagnose her as an hysteric, it would provide you with an ample excuse to have her locked up. I trust you and your agency will not turn us down. Cordialement, Lucien Racine. Okay. Take care, Jala. Have a good night. Fuck. Whoa. Okay. Have I been in all of the cells?
Help me! Please, help me! Can you hear me? It's not too late to set things right.
Okay, I do not pull that lever. Dog Nozzle asks, is there really permadeath? Yes. Okay. There is a way into his cell to get him out. But I need to get up there.
How did you escape? Have you seen Justine?
I forget, how do you rotate shit?
Can you hear me? It's not too late to set things right.
All right. Fun with physics. Fun in this case spelled with PH because that wasn't really that fun. I need a cylinder. Nice rack.
Congratulations for coming this far. I'm so excited for you. I do hope you managed to save Monsieur Fournier. He was a friend and a colleague of my papa. Friendly fellow, a real bon garçon, but frail of mind. He puts up an impressive front, but it is all an act, I assure you. Please, go on. We are just getting started.
Okay, travesty at the conservatory. Many Parisians had gathered last night to enjoy the performance of violin virtuoso Malo de Vigny. It was to be the grand premiere of several new arrangements of songs by fellow composer Georges Bizet. But the evening took an unexpected turn. Young Malo de Vigny turned up visibly intoxicated. His violin cried as the bow was jerked across the strings. The audience seemed forgiving at first, but started to boo the man off stage as he defaced the beloved song La Rose et la Brielle. I butchered that. The stress apparently got the best of the young musician as he threw his bow to the audience and finally collapsed. Mademoiselle Justine Florbel, who is, according to rumors, romantically involved with Monsieur de Vigny, looked quite amused by the event and had two of her friends, Basile Giraud and Alois Racine, carry him off the stage. The evening was saved by other musicians at the conservatory, who were able to perform a most delightful impromptu concerto in Malo de Vigny's absence. The audience showered their saviors with praise, and calls for an encore were awarded with spectacular pieces by both Offenbach and Chopin. So yeah, from culture to this. So yeah, there's no way to save them. There's really just a way to not be directly responsible for their death. If I pulled that lever by that dude's cell, he'd be DAF. Dead as fuck. Ugh. Got ourselves a sculptor on our hands.
On this next piece, you should be looking for some divine inspiration. Time to delve into your spiritual side. What do you see? Is the man begging for mercy, or is he being blessed? Perhaps both. Father used to say there were no right answers. Have the light guide you.
Have the light guide you. Okay, I don't want to use these tinder boxes just yet. I'm looking for slides. Results. The tests have been going well. The most long-term, and in a sense the most promising one, is the light box. Having Justine choose a slide, essentially a mood, for every day is a great way to see the larger overall development of her mind. She definitely reads things into the slides that I had not foreseen. Her remarkable imagination turns the characters into just about anything, and she is able to effortlessly reduce all her experiences into one of the 4 character slides. Using the puzzle lock has proven more difficult, as she tends to always choose 2 slides with characters facing the same way. I have asked her why that is, but she doesn't seem to fully understand what I am asking. Who is Justine? Soul Journal entries. Justine, age 8. Today I played outside with Clarice. We saw a bird pick at a snail. It carried it off and landed on the lawn fence. The snail had a shell that cracked. Clarice cried, and I comforted her. The new maid heard us and came out and scolded Clarice for playing with me. The bird took off in the air. Today I was the one with open arms. Justine, age 9. Today I played with the slides from Father's lightbox. Above all, I liked the man standing to the right. Father asked why. I said he sees things he likes. Today I was the right one. Father said I picked the wrong slide yesterday when I made the chambermaid cry. He wanted me to pick the one with the sword while I picked the man on the right. I never picked the one with the sword. Today I was the one kneeling. Justine, age 11. Today Father came for me in my room. I still couldn't look him in the eyes. He said I shouldn't feel ashamed and that I only tried to fill the void left by Mother. When he wasn't looking, I took the Star Stone from his collection. Today I was the one with the sword. Open arms. One moment here. Open arms. Right. Kneeling. Sword. Okay.
Who are you? Who's there?
Okay, so there's...
You'll burn for this. You'll burn for this.
It's... I like your boogeyman voice, bro.
Twisted child.
Can I pick up? Oh, here we go. Also, there's a painting of a dingus, so...
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. The kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord.
Lots of really inspirational artwork. Okay. Okay, let's see what one is. One is arms open. Two is sword. Three is kneeling. Four is the man facing right. Okay, I need to go back and take another look at this journal entry. Wherever it is. Is it on me? Soul journal. Okay. So she was scolded when she had the one with the open arms. Nothing really negative on the one with the man facing right. Father said I picked the wrong slide yesterday. I was the one kneeling. Okay, I think I need to pick the two that contradict each other.
King of kings, Lord of lords. Justine, that's good. She may still be close.
Okay, is there a way forward? Oh. There we go.
I wonder, is Father David with his god now? Maybe you helped him there. Don't you worry. I'm sure he didn't have a family. He probably wasn't even all that well liked. With the current political climate, I'm surprised someone hasn't killed him already. We can't all be saved. Some don't even want to be saved. Yes, that is a comforting thought. Saves us from trying.
She truly is psychopathic. Aaron asks if we covered this DLC on WAF. You know, I honestly have no idea. I cannot recall. There are the potatoes. Okay.
I'm sure you have figured out how it all works by now. Are you enjoying my quips? I think they are quite clever. Not that I was ever much of a conversationalist. Poetry has always been my forte. But I digress. You should press on. It will all be over soon. Also, the police are here. Maybe they can help you.
Oh boy, water. Water. Okay, it's not here just yet. Or am I misremembering? Is it not? Is there no water here? Or no water monster, rather? Whoa. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. I can't believe that.
Anyone there?
I am ever so hungry. And I do believe that I am developing some kind of torture rack sores. So if you can find it in your heart. Oh, you're walking away. Okay. Well, maybe later then. I feel like a cat up here, just dropping all this stuff off. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you in particular. This next one should move more quickly. Looking for notes and tinder boxes. There are multiple endings to this, so I want to make sure I activate things.
I'm so excited for you.
So yeah, Justine is the the product of some very, let's say, unconventional parenting. She was basically raised in a Skinner box, thus leading her to be almost entirely amoral. Wait a minute.
Who are you?
Dingus. Okay, and now I know what I need to do in this water area.
I wonder, is Father David with his God now? Maybe you helped him there. Don't you worry.
Okay, this guy is blind. No! No! Fuck! Aaron says, an astute thing, this is a smart but frustrating way for them to stretch out a short DLC. I don't see what they would have lost by putting a checkpoint at the beginning of the most recent chamber, you know?
me.
Dog Nozzle
Please,
says, the good
help
thing about
me."
permadeath is the everything matters feeling that it gives you, but I don't really know if it works when the danger is broken up by puzzle sequences. Yes, that is correct. I know how to do all of this. I've proven that I can do it several times. And because of one small mistake, I have to do, especially this tedious box stacking part, over and over and over again. If I was not playing this on the stream, I would have given up. And I believe the first time I tried playing this, back around the time it came out, this DLC in particular, I mean, I did give up.
Anyone there?
I just fucking hated it. It was just not, no matter how clever and inventive the scenarios were, I didn't see anything worthwhile about going and doing it. And I thought that maybe some foreknowledge of what was going on here would make this a bit of a more streamlined process. You dig? But no. Casca says, "Oh, the wife is binging Big Bang Theory, so I am here and not there." That's understandable. That's not a very enjoyable show. I almost punched my landlord. He's a nice guy. Recently, I lost some possessions in my basement to a flood. There was just like a drainage sewer backup thing that happened. And, you know, I was real matter-of-fact about it. Some of it was stuff that had some sentimental value, but there was really no saving it. You just take pictures of the waterlogged stuff and, yeah, it's gone, you know? But I cataloged the stuff that it was worth, you know, I cataloged the stuff that had value, and I gave him a spreadsheet, and I said, hey, for the insurance claim, here's this is what I think this is worth. Pass along whatever money comes back. And a couple weeks later, we were talking about it, he asked if I got the money that was, headed my way. I was like, yeah, and he said, oh, you handled it like Sheldon, you were all just matter-of-fact about it, and it didn't matter, and you weren't. Like, you handled it like Sheldon? Excuse me, sir? Sir? I realize I've known you for many years, but you don't just say that to a man. Just because there's not a sense in crying over some waterlogged Sega Genesis games does not make me a Sheldon, sir. So that's my story.
Who are you? Who's there?
Abasinating. What does that word mean? Abassination is a form of corporal punishment or torture in which the victim is blinded by having a red-hot metal plate held before their eyes. Ugh.
I'm sure you have figured out how it all works by now. Are you enjoying my quips? I think they are quite clever.
Okay.
Not that I remember much of the conversation.
So, the monster's going to come from back here. He only arrives when I use the lever on this door. However, I can close the door. I can close the door behind me, which will delay him by a good deal. Okay. Once I do this, the clock doesn't stop, so I'm going to take a sip of my drink. Wish me luck, everybody. All right, I'm going to leave that person to die. I do not care. Oh boy, debris. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Inspector Moreau, are you still with us? I'm looking forward to see if you managed to save him or not. I know very little about him, but surely he had a family, don't you think? Poor, fatherless children. But he falls on his own sword. His kind is not meant to come for people like me. Laws are made for cretins. The aristocracy doesn't need to know right from wrong. We are always right.
Cool. Good attitude. I think you've got it all figured out. Person who was raised in a fucking box. Because No Cole totally has not said fuck it because he has something to do over again. I don't know what you're saying about me. There was a way to save that guy back there, by closing the door that he was hidden behind, but I can't do it. I can't risk it. Unfinished letter. February of 1839. Herbert, I have contacted the consulate and they said they will send you the permits you need for visiting Algeria. I wish you good luck on your search and that your findings will come at a lower price than mine. I am at a loss with my studies. My daughter has become distraught and distant. I did little to control her behavior, yet I believe the very notion of my observation has made her this way. My scientific... One second. Excuse me. My scientific indifference to our tests has not left her with an indifferent opinion. She finds my lack of reaction disappointing. She judges me, and most importantly herself, by the results of the test. The reason I have had trouble finding any consistency within her character is because she tries different approaches to provoke me, and her actions only become more and more disturbing. Yesterday I lost myself and scolded her. She was terrified and humiliated. It saddens me greatly to bring my studies to a close without seeing it to the end, but I can no longer justify my research. I have to mend my relationship with my daughter. It all made sense, he thought. We all appreciate symmetry. Everyone is comforted by the causality of logic. It gives the impression of a grand plan, and that we may be able to grasp the inner workings of this perfect universe. You see, his wife had died while giving birth to his son. That is why he was able to forgive. His family was just giving in to symmetry. What was Mother like? She was the most beautiful creature ever to grace this world. I can't remember what she looked like no matter how hard I try. Her beauty was blinding, Justine. We would never dare to chain such memory to our minds. It would be too much to bear.
done. You have triumphed, conquered my cabinet. I wish I could tell you how you did, but alas, this is a recording. You will have to figure it out all by yourself. Did anyone survive? The doctor? The priest? Or perhaps the policeman? Who is allowed to live? Why? You should really reflect on these past events and consider what they meant to you, what you have learned about your true nature. Father never knew me. He thought he did, but then he was frightened, and nothing was ever the same again. I can still see him, lying there on the floor. He looked so surprised. The star-shaped soapstone stained by his blood fell to the floor with a sonorous thud. Blame me not, for I was but a child. With careful ambition, I dare to smile. Rest in peace, Papa.
What will that perfect sphere bring? We must hurry. It's not too late. It will be the end of everything. The tattered yellow king shall dethrone. Stay alive. Suffer the trial. Through the gates. From beyond comes. They who burrow waits beneath. Death shall move across the floor. Liar, alas, does to use dust as a safe house. It will be again its coming. Oh, Father. The skinless one is waking. Climb the highest tower. Spin the wheels. Crank the engine. It pleases me. Lonely. I am emerging. Entertain me from within, my darling. Suffer the trial, plummet through the ancient city. This is Lovecraft magnet poetry. The pipers will call for us to dance. Stay alive.
And now that you have seen what you truly are, you are able to go on with eternity without fear.
Well, without fear. Nothing to be done as the walls close in.
This was the best one yet. So elaborate. It's just too much. Enough of this. Get up, Justine.
Open the door and let us remove ourselves from this dungeon.
It's already locked, but you can never be too certain.
Yeah, they're in there forever. Surprise, surprise, I was Justine all along. Testing myself over and over again because Dad is too dead to test me now.
Keep this door locked.
Mademoiselle Justine, are you down there? Is everything all right?
Of course, Clarice, I'm quite all right. Is everything ready for tonight?
Yes, the goose is ready any minute now. The guests should be arriving within the hour. Did I hear voices from downstairs?
I certainly hope not.
Silly me.
Yes, silly Clarice.
And that's what she does to herself for fun. So yeah, I would greatly prefer that that didn't have permadeath, but it's a neat little short story. Some cool little puzzles that wear out their welcome when you do them more than one time. Thank you for watching. I'm going to bed because it is nearly midnight where I am at. You know what to do depending on where you're watching. YouTube, subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, follow or sub, any of those things. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. If I don't see you next time, have a good weekend. Bye.